Hello, everyone. I'm certified natural healthcare practitioner Erin Thole, and I'm here with Dr. Missy Albrecht today. And she's a doctor of physical therapy. And we're going to talk to you about essential oils, specifically doTERRA essential oils, which is one of our favorite brands just because the quality is so wonderful and they really work, which is the biggest thing. So we're going to give you kind of like an overview, or Missy's going to give you an overview of what essential oils are, what they're good for, all of that good stuff. And then we're going to talk to you about what our favorite oils are and just give you some recommendations and ideas for different things that you can use oils for. And at the end, if you have any questions or you would like to try out some oils or something like that, you can just contact us and we'll get you all set up. I'm just going to introduce Missy, I guess, and let her, kind of do a little intro of herself for you so you get a better understanding where she's coming from. So thanks for joining us, Missy.
Yeah, I'm excited to share this information. I'll share my story a little bit later about why I got into oils, but I'm a physical therapist and I'm also a wellness advocate with doTERRA, and it's just so exciting to share these powerful tools with the world because Erin and I know we educate people all the time about how many toxins are in this world, and it's such a nice option to start to replace that. So, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go to, I can get this to work here.
Erin, you want to share just a couple of sentences on why you got started with the essential oils? And
yes, so like a lot of people, you start with something small and then it kind of evolves into something a lot bigger. But when I started using essential oils, I started with peppermint and lavender, which I think are two really popular oils that people just know about, and really it's kind of like a gateway into the rest of the oils. I started using peppermint because my digestive system was acting all weird and I was bloated a lot and stuff like that. And I heard that it was good for your digestive system. So I started drinking a couple drops of peppermint oil in some water once or twice a day. And it really did the trick to get rid of the bloating, make my stomach feel better and stuff like that. So I was like, oh man, this is really awesome. This really works. And I use lavender just for like a soothing, calming blend, put it on my feet at night and it helps with sleep and just kind of calming you down and relieving stress and stuff like that. It's good for your skin. It's an antibacterial, all of that good stuff. So I started with those two and then it just kind of evolved from there.
awesome. So I was on this mission as a physical therapist to find a more toxic, non-toxic option for my patients to help them with pain and healing. And so I think it was 3 years ago, I went to Whole Foods. I live in Denver, and essential oils are pretty big out here. And so I just went to Whole Foods and bought some oils and started trying them on myself and on my patients. And I learned very quickly that they're not regulated by the FDA. And so a lot of the oils, we'll talk a little bit about this later, but the oils that you can get at the grocery store may be filled with synthetics or just not the right oil, which is completely against the whole purpose of going non-toxic. So I did some research on a bunch of different companies, landed on doTERRA because their quality is high enough standards for me to feel confident sharing them with my patients, and started using them with them. And they help with pain, inflammation, tissue healing. My patients love it. When you're in pain, we all know sleep is challenging. There's mood issues. You get a little depressed. So there's so many different ways that you could use it. I do a lot of work with organs as well, so supporting detox pathways. So they really just kind of shifted my whole practice. And then I started using them on my pup. She's anxious, and there's just a million different fun ways to use these, which we'll get into. But it's been a really awesome journey just learning about these and sharing them with people. So we can get started. We're going to share this document.
Yes, so I think I can figure this out. Hang with me for a second, folks. Let me get this. I did it before we started.
Just the share screen button on the bottom. Yeah.
Can you
Hello,
see?
Lion. Yep.
Okay. I figured it out.
Perfect. So, essential oils have been around forever, but they're emerging more recently because people are starting to realize the amount of toxins in our environment. So there's kind of this modern approach to medicine where it's designed to manage your symptoms and not get to the root cause. They're made from isolated synthetic agents, these medications that we're using. A lot of times the side effects are known and unknown. And there's a ton of money spent on the healthcare system with these medications. And the question is, are these medications really making us healthier? And I'll let Erin chime in, but I feel like we feel strongly or the same about this, but we 100% believe in Western medicine. There is a time and place for medications, but we are just overusing them, and it's creating a lot of issues in our system. So we're not cutting out Western medicine. We're not cutting out your doctor, but there should be a way to kind of delay the medication and use more natural options. So this natural approach is addressing the body's needs and getting down to the root cause of the issue. So these essential oils are extracted from plants, and they're designed to enhance physical and emotional health. So really safe, no side effects when you use them properly. So that's kind of the shift between our modern medicine approach to that natural approach. Essential oils are effective. I'll have Erin scroll down just a little bit. Yeah, thank you. So they're natural, effective, and safe. They're aromatic compounds extracted and distilled from plants for health benefits. So what's really cool is this image on the left is a peppermint leaf, and you can see on the right it's magnified. So those are the little essential oil sacs on the leaf. So what we're getting, the essential oil is basically the protective mechanism of the plant. It's immune system. So when you take a drop of peppermint and use it, like Erin was using in her water, you're getting the protective benefits of the plant, and that's why it's so therapeutic for us. They contain hundreds of different compounds, different complex and versatile abilities without building up resistance. And this is a huge piece, especially compared to modern medicine, because a lot of synthetic medications, they include a minimal amount of ingredients, and you're just getting those on the daily. So we start to build up this resistance. Mm-hmm. But the really cool thing, just like my DNA and Erin's DNA is different, the DNA of every single peppermint leaf is different. So every time you get a different bottle of peppermint oil, it's never going to be exactly the same. So you don't build up this resistance, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm. That's one of the coolest things I think about it.
Yeah. And then they also work with the body to address issues and root causes on a cellular level. So you can see in that cool little cell image, if you're a geek, you can see the essential oil actually passing through the cell membrane, which a lot of medications can't do. So awesome. And they're also super affordable, pennies per dose. And this is always kind of a fun fact to share. If you have peppermint oil, a doTERRA peppermint oil already, I would urge you to take a drop of it and put it in the palm of your hand. One drop is equal to 28 cups of peppermint tea, which is super potent, right?
Yeah.
That's a lot. So this is what makes them so affordable, is there's 250 drops in one of these 15 milliliter bottles, and one drop goes a really, really long way. So it's awesome. And then just briefly, I talked a little bit about why we chose doTERRA. It's safe, and you can see in this little pie chart here the different essential oils that are out there. So a majority of them are synthetic, so you can get essential oils at Walmart now, at Target, that kind of stuff. A lot of them aren't any better than medications because they're just filled with synthetic fragrances, especially because most people think of essential oils as just smelling good. And then you have your food grade, which are safe to take, I'll do quotes, safe to take internally, but the standards are still not very high. Then you have your therapeutic grades. So a lot of times this is in some specific like tinctures and medications and that kind of thing. And then none of these qualities were high enough grade for doTERRA. They wanted to make the purest out there. So they created this certified pure therapeutic grade process. And plants are harvested in their natural habitat, which is huge for climate, soil, to get those therapeutic benefits. I don't want to grow lavender in Denver for therapeutic benefits. Even if it's organic and no pesticides, it's not going to give the best therapeutic benefits because this is not its natural habitat. Mm-hmm. They're verified pure, free of fillers and harmful contaminants, and their stringent third-party testing ensures authenticity and potency. So this was, one of the main reasons that we went with this company, because they are really high quality and ensure that things are tested, which is fabulous.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go through the 3 ways to use these essential oils, and then we'll get into the specifics of each oil that we like to use. But the first way is aromatic. You can breathe it in or use a diffuser like in that image. When you use them aromatically, it opens the airways, can help boost the mood. So when we breathe in, it directly affects the limbic system, which is where we process emotions. So that's actually, Balance is one of my favorite oils for that. Yeah. You can just sniff it from the bottle, but it literally directly affects your limbic system. And this is also where memories are. And so that's why if you smell something, sometimes it can take you back to a good or bad memory. So breathing it in is very, very powerful. And then it can also freshen the air. So peppermint, I don't know, Erin, have you diffused peppermint before?
I don't really diffuse peppermint. I either use it topically, like, on your abdomen or something like that, or in a sore muscle, like rub or whatnot. Yep. Or I'll drink it, but I don't really diffuse peppermint.
Okay. Those are awesome ways to use it. I will diffuse peppermint with wild orange or rosemary for focus.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm very challenged at sitting in front of a computer for too long. But those are my favorite ways to diffuse it. It's also really cooling to the body. I know Texas is probably starting to warm up a little bit.
Texas is getting warm.
Yep. Carry a little spray bottle of peppermint and water.
Yeah, which I still have that one from Audra when I was there.
Nice.
In Denver a couple of months ago, and I do use it. Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. And then topically, so you can apply it to the bottoms of your feet or specific affected areas. So like Erin mentioned, putting peppermint on her stomach. So you can actually directly affect that area. So if you have a sore muscle, you can put it on there. If you're struggling with some seasonal threats, you can put them over your sinuses. That's one way. And then when in doubt, if you aren't really sure where to put it, the bottom of the feet is always a great area because it's very porous and can get it into your system quickly. And I always will do that with oils that I don't like the smell of too. So like oregano is really good for helping with viruses and sickness, but I don't really care to walk around smelling like oregano all day. So yeah. But I would say one of the most important things with topical is to make sure that you dilute it. So you want to mix it with, we use fractionated coconut oil. It has the fat removed, and it doesn't actually dilute in the sense of making it less effective, but it helps to drive the essential oil into your body.
Mhm.
So if I just put a drop of essential oil on my skin, a lot of it's going to evaporate. So using that carrier oil to help drive it in is awesome. And for younger, like kids with sensitive skin or older people with sensitive skin, that kind of thing is really good to dilute. And for your pets.
Yeah.
But Deep Blue is definitely, that's one of the ones that sold me on using it with my patients because it helps with sore muscles. I know you use this one too, Erin.
Yeah, for sure. I use that one a lot when my foot was broken, just to
Yes.
help with inflammation and stuff like that. It helped tremendously. Like I had almost zero swelling in my foot at all. Like they didn't think it was broken right
Yeah.
away because I use stuff like this all the time. And when they did the X-ray, they were like, "Oh, it is broken. Why is it swollen?" I was like, "Well, I take a lot of enzymes and I use essential oils and."
Yep. Because I take care of my body. So the Deep Blue is it's a proprietary blend from doTERRA of a bunch of different oils to help with pain, swelling, nerve issues, that kind of thing. So
Mm-hmm.
that's topical.
And then internal, so there's certain oils that you're not going to want to take internally just because there's no reason to, or because it would be really gross. Um, but I do oils internally, and I do recommend some oils to be done internally for my clients as well. Um, you can do them in veggie capsules if you want to. I typically don't. I haven't done that in years, to be honest with you. I typically do them just straight up in water. The On Guard that's listed there is awesome for any kind of illness. You know, like right now, I'm just getting over a bit of a cold, so I've been doing the On Guard internally, just putting, a few drops in a glass of water, gargling and then swallowing until the glass of water is gone. And that helps tremendously. It'll take away a sore throat within minutes. It's pretty awesome. And then I'm also doing the breathe, where I'm putting it on a Q-tip and then putting it up my nose and then inhaling really, really deeply. And it instantaneously like opens up your sinuses and your breathing pathways and all of that good stuff. So those are the two things that I'm doing myself right now internally for illness. The Digest Zen is another one that I do internally a lot for digestion and stuff like that. And I recommend that to a lot of my clients who are bloated or have constipation or just their digestion is off. A couple drops of that in some water anytime, either before meals, after meals, in between meals, whatever, doesn't matter. Drinking some of that, and then also in a topical way, it comes in like a roller bottle, and you can just like roll it on your abdomen as well. But that's one of my favorite ones to use internally too. So the On Guard, the Digest Zen, I use a lot internally. What else? Peppermint, like we talked about. You can mix that with the Digest Zen if you want a little bit more of that pepperminty taste to it.
I do the two ones that I do personally daily is frankincense and copaiba under my tongue.
Frankincense, I do that one. The
Yeah.
copaiba, what is? I think I used that one on my foot when I have my broken foot too.
Yeah, so that's the one that acts on the endocannabinoid system in our body. So it's very similar to CBD oil.
Yeah.
So if you don't have anything that you're struggling with, just like a drop under your tongue every day is for general wellness, cell repair.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really good if you're healing from an injury, sick, any type of mood. They've found there's a lot of studies on copaiba and PTSD. So lots of cool stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Maybe I should start taking that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do the frankincense, yeah, and then also the Zendocrine. I was taking that one internally for quite a few months, actually, which is a detoxification blend. Just a drop, literally a drop in some water with my frankincense in the morning, and yeah, it really helps
Nice.
patient and all that good stuff.
Nice. Yeah, we can go over some of the other oils down there.
Yeah, so we have breathe right there.
The other one I would say about breathe, I love the Q-tip idea, is I use that a ton for pre-workout. I put it on my chest, opens the airways. It helps so much with a cardio workout.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Cardio / CrossFit, Metcon. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking back to my workout last night and like, dang, I didn't have my breathe on and I was dying.
That's probably why, or part of the reason, at least.
Yes. The other one with digestion too is a lot of people will put that on their sinuses for congestion.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which is a really good one, especially since we're getting into spring blooms.
Yes, for sure. I haven't used the past tense one. Have you used that one?
I have used it. It's definitely, I always have people start with peppermint for tension headaches, either on their temples or the base of the neck. But this one is designed, it has a bunch of other things like cilantro to help with head tension. Okay. And it comes in a roller, so it's very convenient to use. So it's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Melaleuca is great for just skin, skin stuff. If people have like athlete's foot or just, toenail fungus or anything like that, that one can be really great for that. Or acne of any kind, irritation. I sometimes will do like for razor burn, like a combination of Melaleuca and lavender.
Yep.
Which is actually really nice.
Yeah, that's a good combo. And you could do that same combo on tears on your hand from the bar.
Yeah, for sure.
Really good one.
Sure. Yeah. And lavender is just a good overall, good for everything. Sunburn and stuff like that, putting it in some, of your aloe vera, or if you're going to do coconut oil, is really helpful for healing the skin. Put some lavender oil in that and rub that in. That can be really helpful.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, I really do like that Serenity blend too. I diffuse that almost every single night and put it on the bottom of my feet, the back of my neck, stuff like that. Just for, good sleep, and it just smells so awesome.
Yeah. It's got that vanilla scent to it. Just back on the lavender really quick. It's actually nature's most powerful antihistamine. So Erin was helping me with a lot of histamine issues, and I would actually do this if I was having a histamine reaction to food. Obviously it's not getting to the root cause, aka getting rid of the food. But most people will use a blend of lemon, lavender, and peppermint with any type of seasonal threat. So again, spring is upon us, and that's a really good combination.
Yeah, no kidding.
And then both of these blends, lavender and Serenity, are great for dogs that have anxiety issues.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Definitely good.
I've never used the Aroma Touch either.
That's another nice, kind of similar to the Deep Blue Rub for soreness, okay. But I would say it has a more calming scent to it.
Okay.
So this is another good one for dogs. You can massage on for any sore muscles, or bring it to your masseuse and have them use it.
I was just going to say, I'm going to bring that to LaTanya the next time I get a massage.
Yes. Then we talked a little bit about frankincense.
Yeah, which is just so great for so many different things, especially since it helps with, healthy cellular function and things like that. So it can really help with any kind of abnormal cell, expression and stuff like that, which is awesome. So that's just a good overall. It's kind of like the multivitamin of essential oils, if you will, is kind of how I think about it. It's like it's good for everything.
I love that. It's the one of the main oils that can cross the blood-brain barrier, which is really powerful for anything mind-related, concussion. We can't go into a lot of the things that frankincense, we can't say it's going to cure anything, but if you type in frankincense on pubmed.gov, you will find a lot of research on the different ailments that it can support, which is amazing.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
And if you're healing from any injury, what I have a lot of my patients do is put a drop of frankincense on the area and then deep blue rub on top. So that'll help drive it in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Lemon. That's just a good one I feel like to have around, because you can use it in your drains if they're getting all nasty to like clear out your drains and kill germs, you know, down there, and any smells that are coming out of your kitchen sink and stuff like that. And lemon is as strong as bleach, just without the, you know, nasty chemical neurotoxins and things like that that we want to avoid with bleach and those really harsh chemical cleaners and stuff like that. So it's gonna clean things just as good as bleach does, which is awesome.
Yep. And it's nice because it's from the rind of the lemon. So anybody who has sensitivity to acidity, you can still get a lot of the benefits of lemon without squeezing a lemon and getting that acidity reaction.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just made this lemon cookie recipe that I need to share with Erin to see if she approves. Really? It was pistachio nuts, dates, coconut butter, and then lemon essential oil. And you make like little date balls. They're so good.
That sounds amazing.
They're so good. I'll have to share it with you.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely want that. Definitely want that.
Any other oils that you're loving or?
Motivate is one of my favorite ones. It's a blend, and I diffuse it in my office pretty much every single day. It's a nice, like, uplifting citrusy kind of smell, but it just kind of gives you that get up and go, where you just want to, you know, do things, get stuff done kind of thing. It really just turns your mind on, gets you ready for the day. So that is one of my all-time favorite ones. And then the Yogi blends, that little 3-pack.
Yep.
The Align that comes in with that one, and the Arise, those two I really, really like a lot.
Nice.
And Missy and I had talked about, I can't remember which one it was. Was it the Align that kind of give you like really vivid dreams and stuff?
Yeah.
We both experienced that, which was pretty cool. So I was diffusing that one with the Balance and Serenity for a really long time, and then I ran out, and I'm ordering more this month of those. But yeah, that Yogi blend, that 3-pack of the Yogi ones, I really like those too.
Yeah, they're different. It's really cool to see the different emotional effects that a lot of the oils have on different people too. So that's what's cool about the oils, is their goal is to bring you back to homeostasis, kind of your natural resting point. So if you're needing uplifting, an oil will uplift you. If you're needing grounding, it'll ground you. So it's pretty cool.
Yes.
Cool. All right, well, I will go over briefly, if you guys are ready to get these oils into your life, how to get them. So these are 2 very popular kits to start with. What the kits do is they give you a free membership. So the membership is like a Costco. So it'll give you 25% off your orders for an entire year. There's no minimum order requirement. The wholesale membership is usually $35. So the kit will waive that fee. And then you also get an additional discount beyond the 25%. So you can see with this Home Essentials kit, you save $86.25 in addition. So the Home Essentials kit gives you the 250 drop size bottles that I was talking about. And these are all the oils that we talked about today. It's basically the starter kit to revamping your medicine cabinet. So these are all the ones that you want to have on hand. And it comes with a high quality 4-hour diffuser. So when you're getting diffusers, you want to make sure you're getting high quality plastic. And this kit this month, any order of 200 PV, which this kit is $225, you get a free On Guard, a free On Guard toothpaste, free On Guard hand sanitizer spray, and a free wild orange. So pretty sweet deal for all of May, in case you're watching this in May of 2018. And then the other kit here, this Family Essentials kit, is all the same oils, just the smaller size. So it's a 5 milliliter instead of 15. So it's still an awesome way to start. No diffuser, which is always sad to start without, but it does come with peppermint beadlets and then the On Guard beadlets. So Erin was talking about using these two oils internally. These are quick little, kind of like a mint to just pop in your mouth. So those are the two most popular. If you guys are interested in getting started, just reach out to Erin and or myself, and we will get you set up, because I think everyone needs these in their life.
No kidding. I agree. Yeah, it's kind of cool to see people, in their essential oil journey. Like my fiance right now is starting to just learn a little bit more about essential oils just through me, I guess, just using them in our house, all the time and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool to watch that process and have, answer his questions and stuff like that. So yeah, if y'all have any questions, you want to learn more, you want to try some things out, I'd be happy to get you rocking and rolling on it.
Yep. And our team has some amazing website resources, Facebook. Mm-hmm. We never leave you. Yeah. Yes. Cool.
Awesome. Okay. So yeah, if y'all are ready, just shoot me an email, thole.erin, T as in Tom, HOLE .Erin, ERIN @gmail.com. Missy, do you want to give your email address? I know you have a new one.
I do. It's Dr Missy, MISSY @stayinvincible.com. And we can put these emails in the YouTube link as well.
For sure. Awesome.
Cool.
All right. Thank y'all. We're glad to have you today, and let us know if you have any questions, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks.